These dumb in the street, playing ball in the street. Look at this right here.
Let me tell you why I wrote 30-Day Man Cleanse. I was dating a guy who was completely wrong for me, and I knew it because God was sending me signs, but I was ignoring them. I found out this guy is a narcissist, he's a sociopath, and he's so scared to grow old that he would date, hang out with, and possibly knock up 20-year-olds, and he's a grandfather. I stayed with him because I was listening to him instead of listening to God. I listened to him when he told me he loved me and he's ready for commitment, he's ready for marriage, and he's all in, and God was telling me otherwise. So I was essentially challenging God. I was not listening to the signs that God sent. That's why I wrote this book, because there's so many women out there like me who ignore the signs. God is screaming at you that this is not the man I created for you, and you ignore it. I wrote this book to empower and uplift women, and so that you can grow your spirituality. And I wrote this book because there is nothing wrong with taking 30 days to be still, ladies. That's why I wrote this book.
Two things. Number one, Traci Steele looks too much like Eve in that damn video from Instagram. Second of all, black women are insane. And I don't care who gets mad that I said that. Any woman who would think that Stevie J was the man for them, only black and mixed women. I tell you. Japanese woman, white woman, etc. would be like, bro, I know your track record. I've seen you on TV, Stevie. I see what you do to women. Well, really what women do to them, do to themselves. You heifers are going to take the blame, messing with me. But you know, these women go and get with Stevie J and act like as if he's ever going to change. Like, look, he's consistently been who he is. He's Stevie, you know? And I'm at a point where now I don't even feel bad for the women that Stevie is quote unquote dogging out. You're dogging yourselves out. You know who he is. You've seen him on TV. You've seen, you know his track record. You know he has a bunch of kids and grandchildren. You know that he was allegedly going to jail for owing over $1 million in freaking child support. Let's just be real with ourselves. You heifers are physically attracted to him. He's in great shape. Also, since he has all these kids and has had all these women and whatnot, you assume he must be good in bed. You must have heard through the grapevine that he's good in bed. Well endowed, most likely. And you want to get you a piece. And plus, black women love sharing men. You heifers are insane. I swear you are. And yeah, I'm saying it just like this. I don't give a damn how good looking Traci Steele is. She's sexier than a mug. Would I smash Traci Steele? Hell yeah. She better be the woman of steel. The way I would smash that, I would Thor hammer the cootie cat. And the booty cat too. You have no idea, Jesus. But anyways, let me go ahead and read to you what T-Spillers posted on social media. That's where the hoes congregate. So, Publicist Mentality said the following. I guess this is Traci Steele's publicist, I guess. Because I'm just going by the screen name. Publicist Mentality said on Instagram, "Today I am standing in the sun for one of my clients, Traci Steele, who was involved in a very toxic relationship with Stevie J. Mr. Jordan decided to call into Big Tigger's radio show and disclose on air that him and hashtag Traci Steele had a quote one-off, a one-night stand, implying that he hit it once, quit it, and that was it. Given that I know very specific factual detailed information as a crisis/PR, I guess as public relations manager for hashtag Traci Steele, I will not get into deep context. However, I will address Mr. Jordan publicly, since that seems to be the only quote professional way to get some truth out without the media and radio outlets speculating. And I always keep a stash of receipts just in case individuals like quote the good guy decides to discredit the truth. Can you explain how you found the time to be around Traci and her only son, whom she is overly protective of? If she was just a one-off, didn't you ask her for a child?" First of all, this is Stevie J that we're talking about here, the guy who basically told Jocelyn Hernandez on television, have an abortion or you're going back to the strip club. And she went and had an abortion. So this is really fishy. But anyways, didn't you ask her for a child? Should I provide those receipts also? I usually don't get in the middle of quote celebrity relationships, especially ones dealing with my clients, but seeing what I saw and knowing what I know, and then hearing Mr. Jordan discredit my client like she was just another random groupie trying to get a come up is utterly disgusting. She is an established hashtag celebrity DJ, author, has a respectful career in radio, internationally, owns multiple homes, is college educated, and never once uttered your name out of her mouth. You should be worried about Miss Peary. She's referring to Misha Peary, and her growing baby bump. That's the 20-year-old that claims Stevie J impregnated her. And there's another woman named Ms. Jelly, but Misha Peary has sonograms and everything. You should be worried about Miss Peary and her growing baby bump. Let's not forget you tried the same quote, "that ain't my baby" tactic with Jocelyn. She added Jocelyn to make sure she saw it and embarrassed her in front of the world when she was telling the truth about your anal pleasures, oh Lord, and your evil controlling ways towards women. I'm choosing to stand in the sun like the hashtag gladiator that it's going to take to make you understand that playing with the mental capacity and using the physical being of these women for your own twisted pleasures is a gig, and unfortunately that gig is up. God bless you, Mr. Jordan, and I hope you come to know that just like hashtag Olivia Pope, really the bedwench Olivia Pope, that the bedwench / adulterer, interesting. Anyways, fictional character. I'm handling a mess that you in capital letters created. So thank me later, sir. Hashtag facts, hashtag no fake news, hashtag credible, hashtag celebrity news, hashtag 2 can play your game. Hashtag LHHATL for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So Traci Steele said the following. T Spillers also posted this. Traci Steele said, I have been in relationships with men who lie and manipulate, and I turned my experience into a book to empower women. Praising hands emoji. Hashtag 30-day man cleanse, rather. And here's what T Spillers went on to say. Looking eyes emoji, teacup emoji. Hashtag Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Stevie J gets dragged by Traci Steele's team after downplaying his relationship with Traci and listing her as a one-night stand on hashtag Big Tigger radio show. The two reportedly dated but broke up after Traci found out he allegedly impregnated at 20-year-old. They meant to say a 20-year-old. See how I always find stuff with typos? But my life is a typo. My fat ass needs lipo. Maybe I should call Geico. He allegedly impregnated at 20-year-old named hashtag Misha Peary. While they were still dating, Traci's publicist posted a video of Stevie playing with their son to show they were more than a quote one-off. It's actually more than an one-off, not a one-off. But let me shut up because y'all know I'm stupid as hell anyway. I'm sure somebody in the comment section will call it out. To show they were more than a quote one-off, like Stevie implied. Thoughts, hashtag swipe, hashtag T-Spillers. Well, you cooked my brown eggs, boiled my balls with that hot tea, Jesus. But here's the thing, man. So here's my whole thing. Is Traci Steele fine as hell? Hell yeah. Would I smash Traci Steele like I'm trying to make a sword? Absolutely. Would I beat them cheeks? Would I tear it up? Would I obliterate her? Oh, yes, I would, Jesus. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and then I give her the bukkake. Listen, man. I would empty out. All right, listen, man. If I had the chance, I would pound Traci Steele, for sure. I would pound Steele like 9/11. I would fly my peen into her like an airplane. I promise you this, okay? I would spin her turntables. But here's the thing, though. Okay, all stupidity aside, Traci Steele is crazy as hell. And honestly, and this is going to be offensive, but I'm not sorry for saying this. As pretty as she is, with that amazing freaking body, this freaking uber MILF is dumb as hell. Any woman who gets with Stevie J is dumb as hell. We've already seen what this Negro does. How many more women do we have to see Stevie-ish on for us to be like, dang, all women are just going to ban Stevie, cancel Stevie? You heifers are dumb. Y'all still messing with this Negro? For years, he's been on TV. Some would say dogging women out. I don't think he's dogging women out. I think he's exposing how dumb y'all heifers are. Remember, women are the better half and the smarter sex. Bull. All bull. All the men out here, there's men out here that would never do the things that Stevie does. Look at me, for example. I would never do the things that he does. I'm completely against all of that foolishness. But here's the thing, though. Black women have a type, and that type ain't Obviously, because of law of attraction, most of you heifers ain't about nothing anyway. Now you might say, well, Traci Steele is different. Traci Steele's a very nice lady. She's a good mom, and we've seen, her act classy, and she's a very decent woman. But let me tell you something. Let me say something. Let me say something to you. Okay. Before I heard that Traci Steele messed with Stevie J, if you would have asked me, what do you think about Traci Steele? I would have said, man, Traci Steele is like one of the best catchers out there. But let me tell you something. Now, this is going to sound really crazy, and I'm going to say this. But Traci Steele must not be a good catch if she's willing to mess with Stevie J. Because no woman in her right mind would ever deal with this Negro. He owes like $1 million in child support. He's allegedly going to jail for actually, I think it's more like 1.3 million. That's like $1,300,000 plus. And it's growing apparently because this heifer's popping up right ninja now. Like, he nutted in me too. We having a baby too. Listen. Any woman who gets pregnant by this dude did it on purpose. Why are you sleeping with Stevie J without a condom? You broads be getting pregnant on purpose. There's birth control, there's condoms, and you might say, well, Stevie J should get a vasectomy. Here's the thing. Even if Stevie J did get a vasectomy, why are you sleeping with this man who goes around sleeping with multiple women unprotected, even though, you can still get HPV, even if you're wearing a condom, but that's a whole nother story. But I'm saying, though, and you can't get rid of that now, can you? This the whole thing, man. You heifers want the trouble that you're looking for. It's the law of attraction. Y'all are trouble, he's trouble, and hey, hate to burst your bubble. No, I'm just playing. I don't hate to burst. I love to burst a heifer's bubble. I'm telling y'all the truth. Any woman who deals with Stevie J, I don't feel sorry for. And in all honesty, no matter what happens to your ass, no matter who you are, I don't care if you're one of my faves. If you deal with Stevie, you deserve what's coming to you. That's your problem. I don't feel sorry for you. Anybody feels sorry for you is absolutely crazy. I don't care how fine the woman is. It could be Alicia damn Keys. It could be Portia. I don't care. You deal with a Negro like Stevie, hey, you got what's coming to you, sis. No remorse. Let nature take its course. But anyways, y'all, this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a Traci Steele fan with the microphone. Sometimes I have to be harsh on you women. And I loves me some Traci Steele. Traci Steele is fine as hell. Traci Steele got a big old squatted out booty, tooted out booty. Thing on fleek, face on pretty. Come here, Traci. Let me at least suck on it. Let me stop. The point is this, man. Traci Steele is fine as hell, man. I'll always be a fan of hers. But she's not a very smart woman. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not sorry, y'all. Listen, man, I gotta go. Why? Because I got some Tariq Nasheed books. I've been reading up on how to spit game to women. Get my mouthpiece correct. So then that way I can holler at fine women like the beautiful Traci Steele. And hopefully get me something like that. But she has to be at least smart enough to leave Negroes like Stevie J alone. I mean, come on now. Stevie J comes with more red flags than a Moroccan tourist shop. Red flags everywhere, Jesus. More red flags than a Confederate rally, Jesus. So, hey, heifers, you've been fairly warned. Stevie J ain't about nothing. If you mess with him, you ain't about nothing either. Alright? Alright. She should have messed with me. Am I jealous? A little bit. A little bit. I won't front. I wanted to get with Traci Steele. It's true. It's true. I wanted to holler at them cakes. It's true. I wanted a piece of that booty. It's true. It's true. I wanted to crack at the Uber MILF. It's true. It's true. It's true. I wanted her to spin some records while I spin that booty. It's true. It's true. But that ain't never gonna happen. Alright, y'all, man. I would try to slide up in her DMs, but in all honesty, I'm not gonna waste her time. She's way out of my league. Apparently, she's all up in Stevie's league, though. Anyways, y'all, this is all my opinion, and I really gotta go because I gotta go back to Traci Steele's Instagram page with my bottle of lotion and mind my damn business. Let me know what y'all think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on the Google+, Meat Magazine blog on the Instagram. Be sure to hit that notification button. It's right next to the subscribe button. Looks like a bell. Once you click that button, you'll be sent alerts to be notified when new videos get posted. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notify. And what do you think about your girl, Traci Steele, and her idiotic ways? And are you going to buy her book? Now, I have no problem with her making her money. The woman's definitely talented. I'm definitely going to buy me a copy. Okay? But I am hella mad at her. Hella disappointed. Is she gonna bring God into it when you was laying up in the bed with the devil? Whatever, heifer. Anyways, if you see anybody running around talking about I'm a blogger, please let me know, because I'm definitely gonna have to curse them out because I'm not a blogger. I'm an entertainer. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notify. And what do you think about this heifer, Traci? Do you feel sorry for her? Or do you want to slap her on her behind and say, hush? The hell are you complaining about? You knew what you were buying. You got what you paid for. Now shut up.